Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello guys. Today we are going to talk about week 1 lecture summarization, which is about Islamic history and civilization. So today we are going to talk about meaning of Islam, Din and Dalil, Al-Atas, four meanings of Din and meaning of religion, Islam as a divine system and Hadith, what is history and civilization.
What is Islam? Islam, in its literal meaning, means submission to God. It has an Arabic origin aslama, meaning he submitted, he surrendered, he resigned. It also is related to Islam that translates to peace. Islam thus means subjecting oneself to Allah so as to gain peace. Din, Islam as Din. Islam is not just a religion, but Islam is a Din. The phrase that the English language uses as religious is not the actual meaning of din. The English word din is translated as a harsh or loud sound, which is totally unlike. So it will be spelled din as it is in a term of Arabic Quran, Quranic term din. The term din is repeated numerous times in the Quran as this dalil. Dalil about din, the din religion before Allah accepted by Allah is Islam. Surah Al-Imran verse 19. Whoever seeks other than Islam as din, religion, it will not be accepted from him, and he in the hereafter is among the losers. Surah Al-Imran verse 85. Today I have completed your din, religion, and I have completed my bless upon you and accepted for you Islam as a din, religion. Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 3.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, everyone. My name is Khairul Idhauddin with the student ID of 23B0231, and today I will be presenting on the meaning of the term religion discussed by Al-Atas and how it relates to the concept of religion in Islam. Firstly, according to Al-Atas 1993, the term can be reduced to four core significations. First, indebtedness, submissiveness, judicious power, and natural indication or tendency. In many contexts, this term is translated simply as religion. Now, moving on, the word religion itself has several definitions. It is described as an organized system of beliefs, ceremonies, and worship, usually centered on a supreme god or a deity. Some definitions mention that religion may involve multiple gods, while others understand religion as a collection of cultural systems, belief systems, and worldwide views that connect human beings to spirituality and moral values. Despite the diversity of religions in the world, most share common characteristics. These include belief in a god or a deity, a doctrine of salvation, the use of sacred stories, rituals and ceremonies, and a moral or ethical code. Thank you.
Now, let's talk about Islam as a divine system. In simple words, Islam is not just about praying and fasting. It actually gives guidance for our whole life, how we think, how we act, how we treat people, and how we live in a community. Islam teaches values like justice, honesty, compassion, and discipline, and these values come from Allah, which makes them perfect and suitable for every time and situation. Another important point is that in Islam, even our daily activities like studying, working, or helping people can become worship if we do them sincerely for the sake of Allah. So when we call Islam as a divine system, it simply means that Islam is a complete and balanced way of life that shapes our character as individuals and also guides how a society should function. Next, we will talk about the hadith on Iman, Islam, and Ihsan. So it was a hadith narrated by Umar ibn al-Khattab where the Jibril came to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in human form and asked three questions about Islam, Iman, and Ihsan, so the companions could learn clearly. So let's summarize the key points that we can get from this hadith. First, Islam refers to the basic actions we do as Muslims, the 5 pillars like prayer, fasting, zakat, and so on. Next, Iman is our belief. It means believing in Allah, the angels, the holy books, the prophets, the last day, and destiny. Finally, Ihsan is the highest spiritual level, to worship Allah as if you can see Him. And even if you don't, remember that Allah will always see you. At the end, The Prophet ﷺ taught the companions that the visitor was actually Jibril, who came to teach them the essentials of their religion.
What is history? Looking back at and understanding events that happened in the past, especially those involving people and societies. All the events and experiences that took place in the past relating to a specific person, place, or thing. In addition to that, history was also mentioned by our Sultan. What is civilization? The word civilization comes from the French civiliser and the Latin civilize, both linked to ideas of citizens and city life. Boye explains that the term civilization in English and French reflects pride into a society's role in the development of the West. The concept covers political, economic, religious, moral, technical, and social aspects of life. It can also refer to the achievements of a society and the attitudes or behaviors of its people. More simply, civilization means an advanced stage of human society, marked by progress in culture, science, industry, and government. It also describes the process of social development and the way of a life of a particular society or region. And that is all from us. Thank you for listening. Have a nice